Good morning, friends, and welcome back to another vlog. Really gonna try and make this one not be all car clips and random clips of things with music over them and try and actually make this a real vlog. But of course it is a process getting back into that and getting comfortable filming around other people, which is something I never really got comfortable with. So it's a process, friends. We're getting there. I am tutoring this morning down in morning care. So I've got my little tracker sheets that I use for my kiddos that I tutor to see their progress. So I have one each week, and as they move on through their packets, they, as they're improving on basic skills that they were missing. So we do intervention blocks during the day in class, but I have 4 kids who need a little bit extra who already come to morning care. So they get extra tutoring in the mornings just on filling in the gaps that I don't have time to address during the day, which is really good for them. So I've just been preparing what I need for that this morning. And yeah, I will set up my classroom in a second so I don't have to do that when I get back from morning care. That's kind of it. We are STAR testing today, so looking forward to seeing the hopefully growth that my students have made. However, their last STAR test that they took wasn't that long ago, and so I am anticipating a lot of plateaus, a lot of kids that kind of just stay where they're at, and I'm really concerned about some backslides. So we'll see. It is definitely going to be a day. Testing days are always a day, but trying to keep a positive mindset, trying to have a positive outlook on things and not get frustrated, because last week was a lot and it involved a lot of tears. We're gonna move swiftly on past that, and we're gonna have a fresh new week. We're here at tutoring. Molly is doing Duolingo. We both just got promoted to the Obsidian League. So she is trying real hard to get to that last league, and it's a whole thing.
These people are crazy.
Yeah, other people are kind of crazy, and we are kind of crazy too, though. Let's own it.
I just need one more week, and then I'm in the final one, and I don't care about the rest.
Anyway. That's what we're doing. All of our tutoring kids are gone today, so.
And if I move around, I'm not freezing.
Yeah, it's really cold. We have to keep the door open so they know that we're open for business. And it's 30 degrees outside, so we're freezing. Hello, everyone. It is now Friday. And as usual, I went the whole week without filming. But I am on my way to school, and it is one of the rare mornings that I don't have tutoring in the morning, so I will be working in my classroom. I have weekly reports to fill out, which I send home with my students every week, so their parents know how they're doing instead of just getting a progress report every 4 weeks or 8 weeks or whatever it is. And I'll also do some grading. Let's see, what do I need to update you on? Oh, my cookie butter Rocky Road was quite possibly the biggest success in baking I've ever had. Like I said in my last video, it was not the most appetizing looking when it was in the tin, and even when it was cut, it was still a little bit ooh. But I really pushed it hard to people, and they absolutely loved it. I had a teacher at my school ask me if she could pay me to make her own batch of it. So I'm really happy with how that turned out. I bake not just because I find it relaxing and it relieves a lot of stress for me, but also I love making other people smile with something as simple as a baked good. So yeah, it was really nice to kind of make people's day with that, and it made my day in the process. Over at Drama Molly and I gave our team some personalized sweatshirts with our names on them, and then they say what happens backstage stays backstage. And that was another thing that like totally brightened my week, because I love gift giving, same way I love baking. I just like putting a smile on someone's face, and I've always wanted to have like a drama club jacket or some kind of item that wasn't just a show shirt, because we get a show shirt with every show that we do. But I wanted something for the staff. But if I'm being completely honest, our teams have been a little rocky over the years. We haven't always had like consistent people staying. And this is like one of the first years that our team has really felt like a team and has really worked well together. And so I just decided to do it. So I bought the sweatshirts. Molly, of course, is an amazing cricketer, so she cricketed them for me, and we gave those out on Wednesday, and it was just really nice. Yesterday, I don't think there was anything crazy to share, but that has been my week so far. And we have cheer practice this afternoon, and then our rescheduled cheer competition is tomorrow. And I promise I am really going to try and film some of that, because I think it's going to be a lot of fun, and we have a really good shot of winning. So fingers crossed that they haven't forgotten everything in the week that we haven't had practice, and rehearsal or practice goes well tonight, and then they're killing it tomorrow morning at the competition. So I will see you guys in a few seconds for you, but in a few minutes for me working in my classroom. Welcome back. So I finished setting up my room for the day, and now I will be working on my weekly reports that I was talking about in my car clip. But I thought I would show them before I start working on them. So this is, trying to cover my student name. This is what they look like. This one is a full sheet because they did STAR testing this week. So I have included their current score, last month's score, what kind of range they're in, and what those ranges mean, like what score they would need to move into the next range. And then this is the part that they get every week. So normally it's just this half sheet, but it has their missing assignments, their recent quick check scores, so their parents know which scores are going in the grade book, because homework doesn't count for a grade, but their in-class like exit slips and things like that do. What the weekend's homework is, so that parents know what they need to do. Extra practice, so I usually put IXL and Freckle on there, and then their glows and grows for the week. So just a couple of things that they can improve on, and a couple of things that they are doing well. So like I said, I send home at least that top half every week. If we took a STAR test that week, I send home that whole page. And my parents really enjoy having all of that feedback given to them pretty consistently. And it's the easiest way when you have 60 students to cover all your bases and say, hey, like I reach out every week with this piece of paper. If you're not getting it, please check in with your student. Because I cannot message, call, communicate any other way to 60 parents every single week. So I will be working on filling those out. I have some packets here from my middle math intervention group that I need to grade. And then I have some independent note worksheets that they did yesterday in class that I need to grade. So lots of things to work on this morning. So here we go with another time lapse. But before I do that, I actually wanted to say, in my clip earlier, I said my kids are STAR testing this week, and I have a gut feeling it's not going to go well and they're going to drop a lot. But actually, we had a ton of growth. Yes, some kids dropped or stayed the same, but the amount of kids who moved from one bracket to another, like from below basic to basic or from basic to proficient, was incredible. I have like 4 kids who have maxed out the grade level equivalent. So the STAR test in 4th grade only goes up to 7th grade. And if they pass 7th grade, it just puts a greater than 7th grade as their equivalent. So I have 4 kids who hit that. So I was really pleased with these scores. And I was looking at the data, and I still have like 5 kids that need to test, but as of right now, all 3 of my classes have an average of at least 4th grade level, and I don't think I've ever had a group score that highly. So I'm very proud of them, very happy with the results that we're getting. Let's just hope March doesn't have a backslide, but I'm optimistic that this group of kids is just really determined to do well and to grow. So that's all looking up. And here we go with another Miss Fairhey working at her desk time lapse. Hello everybody. It is Saturday and I am heading over to the middle school cheer competition, and I will be watching that before our girls perform in the elementary cheer competition. I've got my silver pom-pom earrings on. Under the sunglasses, I've got my silver eyeshadow on. Got my Pandas cheer merch on. I am ready to go. Really hoping we win. I'm gonna be proud of them either way, but we did not like getting 3rd place last year, which was partly because we didn't deserve to get 3rd place last year. We definitely deserved 2nd. And so we're just hoping that we can pull out a win, or at least that when we see the results, we're not frustrated by them. You know what I mean? So that's very exciting today. The sun is making me look all kinds of crazy, but we're gonna ignore that. But after the cheer competition, I think today's just gonna be like a chill at home day. This is the last big event before I can relax a little bit. I don't have to do any major commitments for track and football season, so I'll have a little bit of a break here before parent-teacher conferences and before map testing and tech week for drama club and all those things start. So really looking forward to cheer season being over and just having some time to relax. So that's the plan for today. I'm gonna film. I'm saying it now. I'm gonna film. At the very least, I'm gonna try and like film a little clip with Molly. We'll see, friends. But yeah, welcome to Saturday. Welcome to the biggest day of the entire cheer season. We're here at the cheer competition. Our girls are over there. Most of them. We're very excited. We're gonna win. Stay out of the video. Brooks, you want to be in the vlog?
I'll be in the vlog.
This is Brooks. She's our teammate this year, and she's the best.
Blocking children's
Yeah, I know. We're excited. We're gonna win, right?
Yeah.
We're gonna take this dub.
Woo!
Wait on it.
Yeah.
Wait on it.
Hello, everyone. Competition is over. Was not the outcome that we wanted, but it also wasn't terrible. We got 2nd place, which I know to a lot of people is like, oh my gosh, that's great, you got 2nd place, and the girls were thrilled. And we did better than last year because we got 3rd place last year. But I'm not gonna lie or mince words here. I'm pissed because the team that beat us was not as clean or sharp. The only thing they did was they changed formation more than us, and they had more props than us. And my issue with props being part of the judging process is that not all people can afford to buy pom-poms and other props, and I think that's really unfair to include that as part of the scoring system. Anyway, we'll get the scoring sheets next week and we'll find out why we really lost, but we are really mad. I am thrilled for my girls. I'm happy that they're excited and that they got 2nd place. We got a trophy, like it's great. But in here, I am really, really mad. A lot of the people from our school did not understand. I don't understand. So here we are. Anyway, I'm probably just gonna go chill the rest of the day and try not to be angry and mad and sour. And that just keeps happening, which is kind of how my whole day feels. Anyway, that's the update. That feels like a sign that this update needs to be done. So I'll check in later. Hello everybody, it is Sunday. I am heading out to Target because I apparently can't go an entire week without going to Target. But I do have a list, and the goal is obviously to stick to the list. I want to make that cookie butter Rocky Road again because it was a huge success last week, and I'm gonna put it in little treat bags with a thank you card for everybody who really supported us this cheer season. Cheer sometimes feels like the ugly step sibling of athletics. Like tons of people turn out to support the basketball games, which yes, we're a part of, but like only a few staff members and families other than the parents of cheerleaders show up to the cheer competition or, you know, stay after school to watch practice or help with practice, whereas a ton of people will stay for basketball. Anyway, we just get a lot less turnout. And so I want to thank the people that supported us, especially because we got second place. So that's the plan for today, is to go to Target, get what I need for that, and make the Rocky Road and package them up tonight. I have a killer headache, so the fact that I even got out of bed, got myself ready, and I'm talking to a camera right now is nothing short of a miracle. But I did promise myself yesterday I was going to do this, so I'm trying to just fake it till I make it, and maybe the headache will go away. Sometimes that happens. Crossing our fingers that that's the case. If not, I'm gonna go to bed real early tonight and try and sleep it off. But yeah, that is the update for today. We are back, and I am getting ready to cook the cookie butter Rocky Road. It's a weird one because it's not really cooking, it's not really baking. It's mixing and freezing, refrigerating. So I never know what word to use because people are like, you made this yourself, you baked it, and I'm like, ooh, it's not really baking. But I am getting ready to start on that, and like I said, I will probably just chill after that, but I did want to film the process a little bit more than I did last time. So here's what you need: marshmallows, mini marshmallows, not big ones, cookie butter. You can get this at literally any grocery store. A lot of people don't know that it exists, but it's so good just as like a spread. But Trader Joe's also makes their own. I think they call it like speculoos or something, but the Biscoff one is just like, you can get it at any store. There was some on the edge. White chocolate chips, and then some kind of cookie. Usually you want to get the same cookie that goes with your cookie butter, so I just use all Biscoff. And you're basically just going to melt your white chocolate with your cookie butter so it's really, really melty and sticky. You're gonna mix your crushed up cookies with your marshmallows, and then you're gonna mix the melted mixture with your dry ingredients, and then just freeze it for at least 4 hours, or refrigerate it for at least 4 hours. And it's as simple as that. So it's like the easiest thing in the world that tastes like the best thing in the world. That's the plan. Starting with my marshmallows, you can do either a cup and measure it in like a measuring cup, or I lately have been going for the weight method just because it's a little more precise. So I'm going for 50 grams, which doesn't look like a lot. The first time I made this last week, I was like, is that really enough marshmallows for this entire recipe? And sure enough, it was perfect. It just definitely doesn't look like it should be. There we go, 50. Perfect! Now I'm gonna crush these. I think you need 9 ounces of these. So one package is 8.8 ounces, and I did exactly one package last time, which was totally fine. but I think I'm gonna do 1 package plus a little more to actually get it to the exact 9 ounces. And then you're supposed to top it with extra, but because I didn't have extra, I didn't do that last time. So the plan is to actually do it right this time and go exactly 9 ounces and to top it off with some extra cookies. This is definitely easier when I have 2 hands, but alas, I do not have a tripod with me or any other way to film. So I'm doing it with 1 hand, just for a few cookies. So I've got my 9 ounces of cookies crumbled up in there, and then you're just gonna mix it in with the marshmallows. There's a lot more cookies than there are marshmallows, but you really wanna mix it in together as best you can. Now I am measuring out my white chocolate chips. I need 18 ounces of these. So I'm at 6, I'm gonna go get the other bag, but then once I get 18 ounces of these, I'm gonna put the bowl over boiling water and melt them in a double broiler. So my double broiler is going and my white chocolate chips are starting to melt a little bit. So I'm gonna add in 6 tablespoons of Biscoff and let them melt in together. Also, what you're hearing in the background is the lovely Wally crying because my dad just got home. So enjoy that. So I have mixed the melty stuff with the dry ingredients, and now I'm going to put this into the square pan with parchment paper in it and freeze it for 4 hours.